During the 8th century in Scandinavia, the society was changing. It was leaving the Iron Age and entering the Viking Age. The Vikings built many vessels of unique design. Each boat varied depending on what it was intended for. Generally, they were slender, flexible boats with symmetrical ends and a true keel. In the final decade of the 8th century, Norse raiders attacked a series of Christian monasteries located on the British Isles. In the British Isles, Christian monasteries had often been positioned on small islands and in other remote coastal areas. Monks could dwell there in seclusion, devoting themselves to worship without the interference of other elements of society. The monasteries held many riches, and being so secluded, there was no real defense to keep raiders away. This made it easy pickings for the Vikings. The Vikings didn't just rely on their military prowess, but they used their boats for long-distance trade, exploration, and eventually colonization of many areas. Many Viking artifacts have been found around the world, stretching from Europe to North America. There have been many misconceptions with the Viking helmet, especially with the placement of horns on the helmet. There's only one known example of a complete Viking helmet in existence. It was excavated in central Norway, and the helmet dates back to the 10th century. Leif Erikson was the son of Eric the Red, founder of the first European settlement on what is now called Greenland. Around 1000 AD, Erikson sailed to Norway. On his return trip to Greenland, he sailed off course and landed on the North American continent. It is said during Erikson's time in North America, he explored a region that he called Vineland. There are archaeological sites all around the northern hemisphere that hold Viking artifacts. This shows exactly how much of explorers they really were. The innovation that made it all possible for the Vikings was the development of their longboats. These boats could travel where other boats couldn't.